What's up guys, Everything Apple Pro here, and I hope you're ready for over 100 new features in iOS 11 Beta 8. Alright, I'm just kidding, there aren't that many, but let's go over what's changed in this newest version of iOS 11. So I just got back, sorry for the late upload, but I still wanted to cover it with you. It's a very tiny update. It's going to be about 50 megabytes for most users, very small change in the build number. Really nothing in here that I could see that changed majorly. Still no capacity visible on this one. So we're getting very, very close here to the release, and it's understandable that there are going to be less and less features. All right, so what's changed? Just a couple things that are noticeable. So in the actual change log, the 3D touch on data points like this, like phone numbers or links, stuff like that is now working reliably on all devices. Apparently that wasn't working for everybody. And one small change I noticed that I didn't see in the earlier version of iOS 11. So inside of the App Store, you'll notice that there is a new format for advertisements. So previously, where you wouldn't see them on iOS 11 Beta 7 and earlier, there's a slightly revamped look for the ads, and they show up in pretty much every search result now. So searching for YouTube, very similar here, we get a YouTube TV pop-up up there. So as you can see, Apple's working on the advertisements. And unfortunately, that is where the changes end. I'm not going to be able to give you a 100+ list on this one, but there are several that I missed in Beta 7 and earlier that I wanted to cover in this video as well. So I wanted to show you a cool one. Drag and drop is still working, and using it with text is actually surprisingly easy. Just 3D touch on a word and you'll get a bubble to move around. You can actually bring it up, pop it on top, and create spaces just like that. Kind of handy. It's a little finicky, takes some getting used to. Now, pairing your device with a W1 enabled chip during a YouTube video no longer pauses the video in the background when the pop-up appears. So I don't know why this one isn't appearing here, but previously that was a really big annoyance, and Apple seems to have fixed that in its latest version. As you can see, it's now working. Inside of the home platter in the control center, the hyperlink for the little home icon has been fixed. So if you click on it, it'll actually take you to the home application. So this wasn't working in earlier versions of iOS 11. Very minor one, but the I in the iPhone text on the lock screen music player has been made lowercase, where before it was capitalized and looked a bit funky. Missed this one in my last video. And the same way that the sharing Wi-Fi passcode pop-up works in iOS 11, you can actually share your hotspot easily with your device using this pop-up right here, which will happen around other Apple products that may want to share with the hotspot. And home has a new splash screen as well, so it's going to look just like that before you actually set it up. So that's just about it for the changes. Again, very tiny update here. And when can we expect to see this? Guys, we are so close to this thing actually being released, about 14, 15, 16 days, somewhere in there, as the event has once again been confirmed to happen on September 12th. That's amazing news. We are so close to using iOS 11 on our devices. Now, a little word of advice, don't update right away. Wait until a few version patches happen. That way the stability bugs that the millions and millions of people that install iOS 11 at first will encounter have been fixed, and then you can get in with the smooth sailing later versions of iOS 11. But right now, I have to say it's pretty good, still a little bit unstable. The most annoying thing about it has to be this lag. It's a persistent lag when opening up some applications. Like, it just doesn't feel as smooth and natural as it was in iOS 10. I'm sure that'll get fixed with time, but right now it's a bit jarring. It kind of ruins my experience a little bit, why I haven't personally installed it on my device. In any case, there it is, iOS 11 Beta 8, guys. Not much to speak of, but we're going to be seeing the GM version here quite soon, so I'll be here for that. Peace.